The cytoplasm is the fluid content inside the plasma membrane. It also contains many specialized cell organelles. It helps in exchange of material between cell organelles, act as store of vital chemicals like amino acid, glucose, etc. The most important, cytoplasm is the site of certain metabolic pathways. Our next topic in the chapter is cell organelles. As we know that every cell has a membrane around it to keep its content separate from the external environment. Some important examples of cell organelles which we will discuss now are endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, and vacuoles. They are important because they carry out some very crucial function in cells. So our first cell organ is endoplasmic reticulum, denoted by ER. The endoplasmic reticulum is a network of membranous canals filled with fluid. They carry materials throughout the cell, therefore known as the transport system of the cell. There are two types of ER. The first one is rough ER, while the second one is smooth ER. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is lined with ribosomes, so rough in appearance. The ribosomes are the sites of protein manufacture. A smooth endoplasmic reticulum contains no ribosomes and is smooth in appearance. The SER helps in the manufacture of fat molecules or lipids important for cell function. Some other protein and lipids function as enzymes and hormones. The second cell organ is Golgi apparatus. First describe Golgi. Golgi apparatus consists of a system of membrane-bound vesicles arranged approximately parallel to each other in stack called cisterns. Its function include the storage, modification and packages of products in vesicles. In some cases, complex sugar may be made from simple sugar in the Golgi apparatus. It is also involved in the formation of lysosomes. Next cell organ is lysosomes. Lysosomes are a kind of waste dispatch and disposal system of the cell. They have membrane-bounded structure whose sacs are filled with digestive enzymes. It helps to keep the cell clean by digesting any foreign material as well as worn-out cell organelles. Under abnormal condition, when the cell gets damaged, lysosomes may burst and the enzymes digest their own cell. Therefore, they are also known as suicide bags. Now, we will talk about one more cell organ, which is mitochondria. Mitochondria are known as powerhouses of the cell. The energy required for various chemical activities needed for life is released by mitochondria in the form of ATP molecules. ATP is known as energy currency of the cell. Mitochondria have two membranes covering instead of just one. The outer membrane is very porous while the inner membrane is deeply folded. They have their own DNA and ribosomes. Therefore, mitochondria are able to make some of their own protein. Plastids is also an important cell organ. What is plastid? Plastids are double membrane bound organelles. There are two types of plastids, chromoplast and leucoplast. Chromoplast contains different colored pigment. The most important type of chromoplast is the chloroplast. Chloroplast contain the green pigment known as chlorophyll, important for photosynthesis in plant. Leucoplasts are colorless, primarily organelles in which materials such as starch, oil, and protein granules are stored. Plastids also have their own DNA and ribosomes like mitochondria and similar to its structure. At last, we will know about the storage sacs for solid or liquid contents known as vacuoles. In plant cells, vacuoles are full of cell sap and provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. In single-celled organisms like amoeba, the food vacuole contain the food items that the amoeba has consumed. Some important terms we should remember. Diffusion, the spontaneous movement of a substance from a region of high concentration to the region of low concentration. Osmosis, the movement of water molecules through selectively permeable membrane along the concentration gradient. Hypotonic solution, solution in which medium surrounding the cell has higher water concentration than cell. Isotonic solution, solution in which medium has exactly same water concentration as the cell. Hypotonic solution, solution in which medium has lower concentration of water than cell. Plasmolysis, plasmolysis occurs when a plant cells start to lose internal water. The water flows out of the cell in a process is known as osmosis. The result is a condition called plasmolysis. Cellular reproduction. It is the process by which a single cell divides and forms two new cells. Genes. Functional segment of DNA are called genes. Nucleoid. An undefined nuclear region containing only nucleic acid is called nucleoid, generally found in bacteria. Cell organelles. The different components of cell perform different function and these components are called cell organelles. That's it in this chapter.